Good afternoon, and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View. There's been talks about the goalkeeping position at Celtic for a while now, and today Joe Hart announced that he is to
Joe,
retire
I've known you for a while now.
from football.
Why are we here?
We're here because I wanted to get the message out that as of June, I'm going to stop playing professional football.
Why at this point of this season?
So this is something that I've thought about for a while. There's no right or wrong time, is there? But the way this club works, this that I'm playing at the moment, there's so much on it. There's so much heart and soul poured into what we're doing as a football club. But with the grand scheme of the club, with the support base and the conversations that go on around it, there's obviously a conversation around the goalkeeping position for next season. So I just think it was really important that with the blessing of the club, I've had the conversations with the club, with Brendan, with Stevie Woods, that we get the message out. It takes one thing off the table that people need to speculate over. I'm definitely not going to be there next season. I'm not going to be available to play football next season. So I want to take that off the table, and then we can talk about why and then push forward.
I think when people make decisions to stop, there's many reasons as to why. A couple that have come to mind. Physically, they can't go any longer. How are you physically?
Physically, I feel great. I feel as good as I possibly can do, I think.
Joe?
One of the first two players to take to Instagram was obviously Michael Johnson. And Mikey Johnson, he just put hero, and then Greg Taylor. Greg Taylor put, "You're the man. Time to finish the right way," says Greg Taylor. It's something that we've all been expecting come the end of the season. The fact that the former England goalkeeper Joe Hart is to retire at the end of the season. He had 75 caps for England, and he'll be 37 when his contract expires at the end of the season, although goalkeepers can go on. Joe Hart made 690 club appearances so far in his professional career, making his debut at Shrewsbury Town back in 2004, joining Manchester City in 2006. And after an impressive loan spell at Birmingham City, he became the first choice of the Blue Half of Manchester, where he won their first Premier League title in 2011. And again in 13-14, and also winning the FA Cup and 2 League Cups after being replaced by Pep Guardiola. He then went out on loan to Torino, West Ham, before having a 2-year spell at Burnley. And then he came to Celtic, where he's won 2 league titles so far, a Scottish Cup and 2 Scottish League Cups. It's a sad time when any player does hang up his boots, but it's a position that we've all felt that needed replaced. We've all spoke about it. We needed a younger keeper. He's been a fantastic servant, and we hope he plays a fantastic role in the next couple of weeks. I think it's strange. I can understand why he's done it. He wants to put it to rest, and he wants to make sure that it is out there, that the speculation stops about him. There was obviously speculation about him going to America. That's obviously not transpiring. He's hanging up his boots. We'll see what happens with Joe after that. Maybe he will pop up in America playing football. The fact that he is a pure legend when it comes to football terms in the amount of games that he's played, and especially for his national team, whether we like England or not, is a different thing. But he's done it all in football. Joe deserves huge praise and congratulations. He's been a brilliant asset to Celtic, let's face it. Over the course of the wider game, he's been there to help the younger players in the team, both domestically and in Europe, where we haven't been such a success. But when you look at his international career for England, you've got to say it is... it's been a fantastic career for him, although the best moment, as far as any Scottish person is concerned, is the 2 goals that Lee Griffiths put past you, Joe Hart. So on that note, I hope you look back at that with much fondness. And it's disappointing that you never had a chance to put one over Lee Griffiths when he stayed at Celtic just a little bit longer if he could have. But anyway, that is the big news today that Joe Hart has explained. There is obviously a longer video. That's just the one that he put out on social media. 21-year career. He finishes at Celtic. Going to be 37-year-old. Who will Celtic get next as a goalkeeper if Benji Siegrist leaves Celtic in the summer? we're up a creek without a paddle when it comes to goalkeepers, because are you telling me Bain's going to be first choice? Not a hope in hell. It's going to be an interesting summer for Celtic. It looks like it's going to be a summer of change. Let's talk about it tonight on the live. And on that note, wow, have a fantastic day, Celtic fans. And Joe, let's go out on a high.